It took me 3 years to be able to master this strategy and 9 years of experience making money in and out for me to be able to decide that I'm going to give it for free on my YouTube channel. This was a hard decision. This is something I've always been fighting with myself to say, should I bring this strategy direct to YouTube for you guys for free, or should I just put it in Godlove University for Godlove University students? And the bottom line is I've decided to bring this strategy to you guys for free on my YouTube channel. So make sure you stay to the end of the video, because we're also going to be taking live examples. Live example, you can see this particular trade was taken using only this particular strategy I'm going to be showing you guys on this particular video, and we're able to close this trade directly on camera. So please make sure you stay to the end of the video, because I promise you, if you watch to the end and practice the steps I'm going to show you on this video, this is no indicator is needed, no EA, no robot, no BS, straight to price action and how I'm able to make money in the Forex market. So if you're ready for us to get into the video, as always, make sure you smash that thumb up on the video. And if you have been watching our content and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel. Now, this is how we're going to do it. As always, we're going to be going to our digital board. So we're going to go to the other office or the other room where we have our digital board. Then I'll show you guys the dynamics or the basic rules of the strategy. Then when we are done with our digital board, we're going to come here on our computer and we'll take a live example. All right, we'll take a live example with live chart, with live money, so that you guys can actually see me trading the strategy in real life. So let's go to the digital board, finish there, and then we're going to come back here to take some live examples. So welcome to our digital board. Let's begin. So the strategy we are talking about is called the opening range breakout strategy. So that's the general name you'll be able to see everywhere on the internet. But you know, when it comes to me, what I do at any time is when I take a strategy, I then confine and fine-tune it the way it will work for me. So within the past 3 or 4 years of trading this same strategy with 9 years of experience, I've already done some settings which you need to follow those settings and those tweakings to be able to make money with this strategy. So if you can see behind me, we have this chart right here, and what we're just going to see, what we're going to be doing is, you can see here what we have here is called market sessions. All right, we're going to be using market session. That's why I say the name is opening range breakout. Opening range breakout, meaning at the open of every market session, that's where we're going to be getting into the trade. That's where we're going to be taking advantage, because you need to know what are market sessions. So market sessions just represents periods in the market where particular sections of the globe are more active. For example, if we take something like the London session, for example, in South Africa, London sessions open around 9 a.m. to almost about 5 p.m. It means at that point in time, banks in London are opening, or banks in Europe are actually opening, because you can call it the London session or the European session. Let's just take something like the New York session. In South Africa, it opens around 3 p.m., meaning at that point in time in America, that's almost about 8 a.m. in America. Banks are opening in America, and you're going to see volume and activity at any time. So that's just an example of Forex market sessions. And with these sessions in the market, we tend to use them to make money, because we have a lot of volatility and volume during these particular sessions. And there are some sessions like the Asian sessions or the Sydney sessions where the market is very quiet and you shouldn't be trading during these particular sessions. So you see, that's the general knowledge on market sessions. Now, how do you use it to make money? You need this free tool, and the free tool, this is for free. You don't need to buy anything. You need a tool that can show you the market sessions. And the first tool you need is this Lionheart Funding Program Lionheart Funding Program Market Sessions tool. All right, it's a free tool. Just go on Google, just search on Lionheart Funding Program, and then you go on the website and just see where it says tools. All right, check on where it says tools, just click on it, and you'll be able to see market sessions. All right, go on tools and you see market or time zones or market sessions. Go on time zone sessions and you have this awesome tool right here. You can see with this awesome tool, even as we speak, can you see it's actually blinking? It's actually blinking. So the time, this is going to automatically pick your time zone. And if you can see here, what do we have? We have this market session right here. Let's just change the color so that you guys can see very well. So we have this market session right here, the Sydney session, we have the Tokyo session, we have the London session, we have the New York session. And you can just see these bars right here represent those different sessions. And this line here moves as the time is going. You see, it starts from 0 a.m. right up to 23 a.m. So as the time is going, this line up here is also moving. My time now in South Africa is almost about 5 minutes to 11 a.m. You can see it's standing on the exact time. So this is going to take your IP address and give you the exact time. So you can see standing on the exact time, and what is blinking is actually, can you see this? So there's actually an intersection as we speak, meaning this is the London session which just opened at what time? The London session opened at 9 a.m. South African time, and before it opens at 9 a.m. South African time, what happened? The Tokyo session was still open. That's why we have this intersection right there. That's just an example of market intersections. At this point in time, currency pairs that are both in the Asian zone and the London zone are going to be very, very volatile, are going to be very, very liquid, because wheresoever there is volume, we have liquidity in the market. So that's just an example, right? So after knowing how to easily identify which time zone, how do you trade with this strategy? The strategy only applies at the beginning of what you can see. The Sydney session or the Australian session starts at around 22 o'clock South African time, all right? And the Tokyo session starts at 2 a.m. You can see 2 a.m. The London session, you can see this is the start, starts at 9 a.m. The New York session, you can see this is the start, it starts at almost about 2 p.m. Can you see this? So the strategy only applies at the start of these market sessions. And you can see what we have here just represents the volume, meaning the volume is already picking up. Can you see the volume is picking up as time is going? And here, this is the apex of the market where the volume is very, very high. And you can even, you can just easily have an explanation why the volume is very, very high here. Why? Because of this intersection. Because of the intersection of the biggest market sessions in the whole world, which is the London session and the New York session. That's why I see here too, the volume is the highest. Good. Now, we've also gotten general knowledge on different time zones, on how to easily spot different time zones and take advantage of it. Now, let's take down the key time zones we're going to be using this strategy to trade. We're going to be using the Tokyo, the London and the New York, the London time zone and the New York time zone, right? London time zone and the New York time zone. Now we are presently on one as we speak. And the trade, after this, we'll go to my computer and we'll sit down and I'll show you a trade which I already took before coming to the digital room because I didn't want to miss that opportunity. And on that trade, we took that trade at the start of the London session. We're going to take another one again at the start of the New York session and we are done for today. Remember, those are the only two trades we'll take on this currency pair. And you can do this on multiple, there are more than 10 different currency pairs that you can apply this strategy. Good. So at the open of the market session, what do you do? That's what we're going to be talking about right now. Let's just minimize this. Let's also stop this. Don't save. And then let's put this on the side. Let's just put this on the side. All right. Let's just close this. I don't think we need this anymore. Perfect. So at the start of the market session, remember we already explained, at the start of the market session, you obviously see the market. The market, let's just say during the Tokyo session, remember the market was doing this, right? Good. So let's just assume and say this was the Tokyo session and then the London session is starting somewhere here. So at the start of the London session somewhere here, you wait for the candle. For example, I'm going to take 9 a.m. 9 a.m. my time in South Africa. So the 9 a.m. candle should be able to close. And then from 9 a.m., the next candle is the most significant candle. The next candle, which should either be the 15-minute time frame or the 30-minute time frame, is the most significant candle. For my case, I use the 15-minute time frame. So at this point in time where we have the close, where we have the London session, well, I'll also show you another tool when we go to my computer. The tool that will just automatically plot and show you on the chart. If the London session is starting, that tool will just show you London session is starting. If the New York is starting, that tool will just show you the New York session is starting. So since I've already identified that point, this candle here is the most significant candle. From 9 a.m. to 9:15. If we then have a candle like this, right? Let's go on the other slide. And then let's just say we had candles like this, and then we had another one. Let's change the color. We had another one like this. We had another one like this and like this. All right. Good. We had another one like this. So with this, you can already see. So we had these candles. We had a market. It's just like this, right? So we had a market actually falling during the Tokyo session or the Asian session. And at the start of the London session, remember the London session started here, all right? Remember the London session started here. This was the 9 a.m. candle, and from 9 a.m. to 9:15. So let me just call this. Let me just say this candle from here, here. Let's change the color. Let's call this candle from here. Let's call it 9. Remember, it's from 9:00 to 9:15. All right, 9:00 to 9:15 a.m. South African time. Based on your own time zone, you will be able to easily convert it to your time zone. So this candle, which is starting from 9 a.m. to 9:15, is the most significant. As soon as the candle closes, this is what you do. You come and you use the high and the low. Remember, here we have the open price, here we have the close price, and here we have the high of the day, and here we have the low of the day. So what you're going to be using is the low and the high, not the open and the close. Because if you're using the open and the close, you're going to get a lot of fake signals. So what you are using is the open and the close of the candle, is the low and the high of the candle, not the open and the close. Pay attention. You're using the high and the low. Good. So here, what will happen? You come here maybe about 1 or 2 pips below. Let's change the color and use red. Let's use red, right? Or let's use purple. So few pips below the low, you put here your sell stop. Sell stop. Can you see? Remember, this is from 9 a.m. to 9:15. Based on your time zone, the tool will be able to show you the time, but it's the first 15 minutes after the start of the session. That's what it's called opening range breakout strategy. All right, opening range breakout strategy. So your sell stop is going to be here, and here you put your buy stop. Can you see this? Sell stop here, buy stop here. And anytime you place a sell stop, this distance from here to here, let's call it X, becomes your stop loss. Meaning your stop loss, your sell stop loss is going to be here, stop loss, and your buy stop loss is also going to be here. Can you see the whole of this distance, the whole of the body of the candle? The body of the candle, or this distance from your sell stop to your buy stop, act as your stop loss distance, all right? And then take profit. In most cases, I never go for a trade that has a risk to reward of at least 1:2 or 1:3. So let's just take 1:2, meaning my take profit, my TP will just be 2. That's it. My risk to reward, giving me a risk to reward of 1:2. My TP will just be 2 times my risk. Meaning if I'm placing a buy stop and I'm placing a sell stop, my take profit for this buy stop will be 2 times my stop loss, and my take profit for my stop loss will be 2 times my sell stop. And what will happen? This is what will happen. This is what will happen. The market will either go one way, because remember, the session just started, and anytime, let me give you the explanation why we're doing this, so that you don't know. You should be able to know, so that you don't feel like you're gambling. You're not gambling. The reason why you're doing this is because at the opening of that market session, we have new participants that are going to be coming in. Because remember, the London session just started, right? In South Africa, it's 9 a.m., but in London, it's about 7 a.m. because South Africa is GMT +2, and London is GMT. So in London, it's about 7 a.m. And in London, banks are just opening. People start doing big international trade. People start doing big transactions. There's a flow, there's Forex and everything. And because of that, you know that the market will no matter what happens, the market is going to burst in one direction. The market, there's never going to be an equilibrium at that point. It's either buyers are going to be more than sellers, or sellers are going to be more than buyers. That's the Forex market. It's always going to be like that, that imbalance. So is that imbalance you want to take advantage, because you know new participants are going to be coming into the market that will cause the market to burst in one direction. You also know that many people, due to fear, many people are also going to be many people were trading during the Asian session or the Tokyo session will be taking their profit. And since they are taking profit, the market is also going to take one direction during the London or during that particular new session. That's something you know. So that's why we don't know whatsoever direction the market is going to take. We don't know, and we don't care at that particular point in time. That's why we have a buy stop and we have a sell stop, telling ourselves that whatsoever direction the market want to take, we are fine. Go up if you care, we're going to make money. Go down if you care, we're going to make money. So the market is either going to take one direction, and if it goes down, remember, let's just assume It goes down. Let's change our color again. Let's take this color again. Let's just assume the market now from here, we have a red candle, right? We have a red candle that from here now we see something like this, Can you see? Voila, sell stop is triggered. Now we have a sell trade. It means now at this point in time, we have sell now, we have a sell trade here, and the stop loss for this sell trade is here. And then automatically, as soon as one is triggered, you delete the other one. We delete our buy stop. All right, we'll go to our screen, and this is actually what happened. What happened is our buy stop was instead the one that was triggered, meaning the next candle was instead pumping up, and now what? Our buy stop was triggered, our stop loss was here, and as we speak, as we are recording this video, we're just left about 15 pips for us to hit almost about 84 pips in profit. Just about 15 pips. We're going to go to our computer, and I'm sure by the time we are getting there, TP should already hit. That's all. This is all. This is all. These are the basics of the strategy. You just keep doing this. If you go now to the London, let's just go New York session, you're just going to do the same. Remember I said the two major sessions that you trade this strategy with is just trade it with the London session and the New York session. Meaning with the New York session, at the start of the New York session, I'm just going to come and I just keep monitoring to see what's happening. If this is actually the 3 p.m., let's just say in South Africa, the New York session starts at 3 p.m. Then if this is actually the 3 p.m. Candle, the next candle I'll be watching now will be the next candle, which is printing, which this candle now is from 3 to 3:15 p.m. You see, the first 15-minute candle. As soon as this candle closes, I'll just come here again. I'll put my sell stop, and then here I put my buy, my buy stop. Stop loss for my buy stop will be here, and stop loss for my sell stop will be here. This distance called X, and my TP will be what? TP will be 2 times my stop loss. As easy as that. So long as I've done this, I put my stop loss and I put my take profit, I walk away from my computer. I know that whatsoever direction the market takes, I'm going to make money. This strategy with backtesting and almost about 3 years of trading it almost every day, it has a win rate of about 40 to 50%. All right, win rate. Remember, I'm being frank with you guys. So let's just take the minimum, like 40%. If it has a win rate of 40%, even if after every 10 trades you have just 4 that are right and about 6 that are loser. Let's do the math. Let's do the math, right? So that you guys can see. Let's quickly do the math, because that's risk and money management, which is the most important when it comes to trading. Let's take now our main goal here is the opening range breakout. Risk management, right? Opening range breakout risk management, or risk/money management. Good. Let's check our risk to reward. Let's just say our risk to reward. Our risk to reward is what? 1:2. All right. Let's take sample trades. Sample trades of 10 trades. Out of these 10 trade winners or wins, we have, or let's just start with the win rate. Our win rate, let's just say our win rate is equal to 40%. Remember, I said the win rate for this strategy is 40 to 50%. But I'm taking the minimum, I'm taking the least, that the worst case scenario, 40%. And we have 10 trades. We have 10 trades. Out of those 10 trades, we have 4 winners. Remember, with a win rate of 40%, we're going to have 4 winners and 6 losers. Someone is going to come to your office or to your home and look at your MT5 or your MT4 or whatsoever platform you are using and see almost all your trades are red. You have many losers, almost about 6 losers, but you are still smiling, you are still buying assets, you are still happy, you are still making money, and the person will be doubting because of what? Because of your strong risk and money management parameter. Let's do the math here. Remember, with 4 wins and a risk to reward of 1:2, it means for each win, let's change the color, it means for each win, we'll be able to have 4 times 2%, which is equal to what? Which is equal to plus 8%. Can you see? Plus 8%. And then for the loss, let's put loss on red. Let's put loss on red. This one now will be 6 times. Remember, we are risking 1%. 6 times 1%, which is equal to what? Minus 6%. What is our net? So our net is just what we gain plus what we lose. So our net will be equal to plus. So net Let's change our color for the net. So our net for the day will be equal to plus 8% minus 6%. So which is equal to plus 2%. Worst case scenario, you still end the day with plus 2%. Worst case scenario, to say you are cursed, to say you are just a beginner, you don't know whatsoever you were doing. You just watched Ndemazeah Godlove's video for the first time and you went and tried this and you were just guessing and you were the most unluckiest person on earth. You have, after 10 trades, no matter what happened, you have 2%. Let's do this. You have to show me a trader, a Forex trader who can guarantee him or herself a profit of plus 2% per month. Just plus 2% per month and I'll show you a millionaire. That's it. I've just shown you guys the whole strategy. I've shown you guys now the risks and money management that goes into the strategy itself so that you can be able to have an idea. Okay, let's go now to back to our sitting office and then we'll take some live examples and we'll see how it goes from there. Talking about a live example on live chat, the first thing we need to set on our computers is the tool we're going to be using or the tools we're going to be using. All right, remember we're talking about market sessions, so you need to know when the London session is opening, when the New York session is opening, and the Tokyo session. But you don't need to crack your head trying to imagine when the market is opening and the London session or the New York session, because there's a tool that's going to help you to be able to calculate that, right? So just go on your trading view, go on indicators and put in this tool right here. It's called Market Sessions by Leviathan. All right, Market Sessions by Leviathan. This free indicator is going to show you all the market sessions. Once you put the tool, just click on it. Let me quickly show you. Click on it, go on settings and click on settings, and then you turn off the Sydney session. We don't want the Sydney session. This is going to automatically pick your time zone, so don't worry. Make sure you tick off the Sydney session. We want only the New York session, the London session, and the Tokyo session. All right, and then you click on OK. Once you click on OK, you can see on my chart, I can already see where the Tokyo session used to start, where the London session used to start, where the New York session used to start. Now let's take today for example, right? I'm already in a trade and I'm up with almost about $3,000 already, and this is what we're going to do, right? So if I take today for example, you'll be able to easily see here we have the Tokyo session started somewhere here, and this was 2 a.m. South African time, and the London session started right here. And if I can put my chart here, you can see the time down here. It says 9 a.m. Just look at this, 9 a.m. That is the same time the London session is open in South Africa, right? Good. So at that 9 a.m., the candle, the most significant candle here is this 50-minute candle, because remember, this one is from 8:45 to 9 a.m. This last candle, 8:45 to 9 a.m. This one is from 9 a.m. to 9:15. Very, very important, from 9 a.m. to 9:15. So this is the candle we are watching. As soon as we wait for this candle to close on the 50-minute time frame. We are waiting for this candle to close. As soon as this candle closes, this is where we're going to put, or this is where we put our buy stop. So the buy stop is going to be somewhere here, and our sell stop somewhere here. All right, so this is going to be, let's just come here and just put here, this is going to be our buy stop. Our buy stop is going to be here, and our sell stop is going to be here. Let's just go here. You can easily put here our buy stop, and then our sell stop will be somewhere here. All right, let's just go here again, and then this is going to be our sell stop. Good. So this line represents our sell stop, which is just below this candle, below this 50-minute candle after the London session opens. And then this candle right here is our buy stop. So as soon as one is triggered, then you delete the other one. So if you can see up here, what was triggered? Our buy stop was triggered. So since our buy stop was triggered, the sell stop position will become now our what? Our stop loss. So our stop loss is here, because as soon as our buy stop is triggered, we automatically delete the sell stop. And remember, as explained earlier, anytime you place your buy stop, the stop loss for that buy stop is at the same place you place your sell stop, so that the distance, this distance which you can call X, is this distance is called your stop loss distance. All right, the same thing goes for the sell stop. Anytime you place your sell stop, your stop loss goes at the same level where your buy stop is placed, and this distance is called what? Your stop loss distance. And take profit is just 2 times, it's just 2x. All right, So your take profit is just 2 times your stop loss. If I can click here, you guys will be able to see what I'm saying. Perfect. You can see what was triggered. Our buy stop was triggered somewhere here. Let's zoom this out so that you guys can see very, very clearly. All right, let's zoom this out. Good. If you can see right here, our buy stop was triggered somewhere here. I immediately deleted my sell stop, and now it became what? It became our stop loss. Sorry, it became our stop loss, right? Stop loss or stop loss, which one? Stop loss. This one became our stop loss. Our buy stop is there, and you can see we are already up with almost about more than 1x. Our take profit is right here. If I click on these two, you can see we are risking almost, we are going for almost about 89 pips. So we are risking about 41 pips, and we are going to for almost about 86 pips. That's a risk to reward. If you can check here, the risk to reward of 1:2. I always go for a risk to reward of 1:2, so that if this one doesn't go my way and I come during the London session or during the New York session, obviously I'm still going to be able to get a big winner that will cover any small loss. So this is what I do. I'm just sitting and I'm waiting. In some cases you can use a trailing stop, which that trailing stop will be the same distance as your stop loss, meaning since I'm already up with about 50 something pips, my trailing stop would have been standing somewhere here. But what I've noticed is the trailing stop sometimes takes you prematurely out of a potential winning position. All right, so in that case I just leave it open. I put my stop loss, I put my take profit, and I let the trade to just run. So I'm just going to wait for it to run. You can see we have a couple, maybe about 1 or 2 hours, and we'll be hitting our take profit right here. Currently I'm already up with almost about $4,500 because I'm risking 2% and I'm trading with my 50k private account. So we'll come back again after 1 or 2 hours, and then we'll be able to see the turnout for this particular trade. Meanwhile, we are waiting for the turnout for this particular trade. Let me just minimize, and then we'll just do back testing. Let's just do back testing. Let's just go behind and see if we can do some back testing. Let's just go right behind. Let me scroll right behind, and we'll just take any random date. Let's just take any random date and see if we would have win or not. Let's just take any random date. Let's just keep going behind. And remember, this is SAU USD. The same strategy will work for Great Britain Pound USD, will work for Euro USD, most USD pairs, including Euro JPY, Great Britain Pound JPY, and I think another pair. So just try CAD JPY too. Very, very effective for this particular strategy. So let's just go behind, guys. Let's just go behind, and let's start here. Let's just start here on the Tokyo session. Tokyo session is where the market usually opens, so let me push this right up, and then we're just going to do a few back testing to just consider if we're trading that day, were we able to make money or not. So you can see here we have the Tokyo session. The first candle after, if you are trading, most of the time I trade just the London session and the New York session, but you can still trade this strategy by the open of the Tokyo session, right? Meaning this is the open of the Tokyo session. This is the 15-minute candle right here. Our buy stop would have been here, and our sell stop would have been here. You can see our sell stop was triggered, which our buy stop was supposed to be deleted, but the market didn't go down. It went against us, so this one would have been a loss. Good. We go up again. You can see right here we have the London session. If we can put our buy stop and our sell stop, you can see our sell stop was triggered, and then the market didn't go up in our favor, didn't go down in our favor, and then this one was a loss. That's for the London session, right? Good. And then for that day, it means we've already lost 2% of account. Remember, you're going to have losses. But now the good thing is the win rate of this strategy is above 40%. The win rate is above 40%. Meaning even if you have 10 trades and out of 10 trades, you have just 4 winners, you're going to be making 8% of your account. And then the 6 ones that are losers, you're going to lose 6% of your account. At the end of the day, you'll be up with plus 2%. So let's just continue back testing. Let me just go back here. And then we're just going to quickly continue with our back testing. You can see we have different market sessions that we are just browsing and we are seeing them. You can see this awesome session right here, which was the London session. Can you see this? So the London session was right here. Let me quickly delete this so that you guys can see. London session was this candle. So our buy stop would have gone directly here. This would have been our buy stop, and this would have been our sell stop. And voila, you can see. So we're going for, even if we go for a risk to reward of 1:2, let's just come in with our measuring tool. And then we'll be able to see, right? Let's just go here, measure long position. Let's just go on long position, and let's just assume we get in somewhere here. Remember, our stop loss would have been directly here, and we'll go for a risk to reward of 1:2. Boom. Would have been out of the trade. Just few candles out of that. You can see we're already out of the trade. The market even went in our favor for a risk to reward of 1:5. Can you see a risk to reward of 1:5? That's why I try to experiment this. In some cases, you can use a risk to reward of 1:3, 1:4. See, this is a risk to reward of 1:5. I just need to have 2 trades, 2 winners out of 10 trades. So if I have 8 trades that I lose the losers, I'll lose 8%. Then just 2 winners, I'll make 5% times 2, I'll make 10%. At the end of the day, I'll still be up with plus 2%. Risk to reward of 1:5, you can see with that strategy. And then the New York came in again. You can see we enter with New York and still crush it. So go back and do the back testing with this strategy with CAD JPY, Great Britain Pound JPY, Euro JPY, Great Britain Pound JPY, including gold and Nasdaq, and you guys are going to be amazed with how effective this strategy is. We're going to come back again in about 1 hour, and then I'll update you on this particular trade right here. So let's just go here. Let's just go to the end to see how our trade is doing. Let's just go to the end, right to the end. Perfect, to see how our trade. Perfect. Can you see we are almost hitting take profit, guys? We are almost hitting take profit, take profit, take profit. You can see this is our take profit right here, right here. That's our take profit, our take profit. So we are almost hitting our take profit. Just left about 15 pips to hit our take profit. So I'll keep you guys posted after we've hit our take profit, or we're going to come back after about 30 minutes.
A few moments later.
So you're welcome back to our screen, and you can see how stubborn the market is today, right? The market is very, very stubborn because we've been going round and round and round. You can see just about 15 pips to hitting our take profit, and the market doesn't want to hit our take profit. We are already up with almost about $3,000. Remember, if you can see here on my MT5, $3,800. That's almost about $4,000, right? My target on this trade is about $5,800 or so if it has to hit my TP. So that's 4,200 as we are speaking. So the market is just still very stubborn around that point. There's nothing I can do. I just need to sit and wait for my take profit to be hit. I just wanted to update you guys because remember it's been 30 minutes, and let's just keep waiting, guys. Let's just keep waiting. What will you do at this point in time? What will you do? Will you close the profit since you're already up with $4,000, or follow your trading plan and wait for the market to hit your TP? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, guys, we're going to come back again after a couple of hours, and we'll actually see what happened. Peace.
A few moments later.
Welcome back, guys. So TP hit on our signal, and the good news is we are already on another session right now, which is the New York session, and we are also already up with almost about 50 pips. Let me just share my screen and show you guys what I am talking about. Voila. So if you can see on my screen, as before we left for the break, we were somewhere here. The market has already gone in our favor for almost about 50 something pips, and we're just waiting for about 20 more pips because we're targeting about 80 pips and we're risking 40 pips, right? And behold, before I came back to the office, just before the open of the New York, you can see here it says New York. So let me zoom this out so that you guys can see. All right, perfect, 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 good. So before we left, we were somewhere here. We're already up with almost about plus 50 pips. We're just waiting for about 20 or 30 pips to hit our TP. And then the TP was hit at the exact point where the market started reversing. This is where our TP was hit. Can you see this? The line is even still right there. This is where our TP was hit, and then the market started reversing at the open of the New York session. So this was already plus $6,800. Bang! You guys can see on the screen. Those are the profit we make on this particular trade. And opening of the New York again, we immediately jump into this trade. So let me just quickly show you guys this. I'm just going to delete this so that it doesn't confuse you guys. So opening of the New York, you can see clearly. I'm going to clear all of this, right? Good. So let's go here. This candle right here, the 3 p.m. candle, represents the time from 3 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. So by the close of the New York's the first candle after the New York session, we already had the low of this candle right here and the high right here. So our buy stop was somewhere here, and then our sell stop was somewhere here. So this one we're risking 52 pips. 50. The whole of this distance from here to here, from here to here is our what? That is our stop loss. And then remember, our TP is always 2 times our stop loss. You can see how the market is pushing. Very soon we're hitting our take profit. And again, I'm risking 2% on this particular trade, meaning this is going to be about cool $7,000 or $8,000 on this trade. Just following the same steps I showed you guys. By the start of the session, I wait for the first 15-minute candle, put my buy stop, my sell stop, risk to reward of 1:2, and I sit and wait for the market to do whatsoever it has to do. That's it. So that's how you trade this strategy. You can see we are already down. We are almost going to TP on our second signal for the day, and we are super lucky. I can see we are lucky because some days there are some sessions where it won't go your way. But like I said, this is a strategy which, if you have proper risk management, even if it doesn't go your way, the few that will go your way will be able to bulldoze all your losers. So guys, go back and do this back testing on your demo. Go back, open trading view. Remember, the indicator again is market session by Leviathan. The indicator is just solely for you to know the market sessions. If you have another tool that can help you to be able to know the market session, then good for you. You don't need this indicator anymore. But even if you use the other one I showed you earlier, market time zone, you can still use that one to trade. All right. So what you do is you just go to Lionheart Funding Program. Just type on Google Lionheart Funding Program, and when you go there, click on Tools. Go on Tools and go on Market Time Zones, and you can be able to see everything. Meaning for me, you can see this is the period where I am has the highest volume in the Forex market. Even see how it's blinking, right? Meaning at the start of this session, I was going to take a trade. At the start of this session, I was going to take a trade. At the start of this session, you can trade the Tokyo session as well. The only one I will never try is the Sydney session, because even at that time, that's almost about 1 a.m. and the spreads are crazy. So that's that, guys. Please, I want to see you guys making money with this strategy. I want to see you guys making profits with this strategy. There's enough money in the Forex market for everyone. All right. So the fight is not against each other. The fight is with poverty. And I want to help you guys say no to poverty. I want to help you guys stop poverty. This strategy will help you to pass any profile challenge. This strategy will help you to grow your private account. So I want to see you guys making money with this strategy. Backtest this and let me know on the comment section your thoughts about this particular strategy. Share this video with someone you want to make money together with, just as I'm sharing with you guys. And if you want to be able to learn directly from me, or if you want to be in my inner circle, I've put in place almost about 8 profitable strategies like this in Godlove University, which is the best Forex institution right now. So check the link on the video description to enroll in Godlove University so that we can be able to trade together. We can be able to make money in the Forex market together. You guys must have heard of Patrex Pro, which is the most viral Forex robot now. If you want to use Patrex Pro, which is accepted by all pro firms on both your private account or pro firm account, check the link below to also get Patrex Pro. And if you want to use my recommended pro firms, my recommended brokers, or join my free Telegram Signal community, then check the link on the video description. Check out this video, which was another strategy that made people a lot of money. Also check this other playlist which I've prepared for you guys. Click here to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and I will see you guys on these other videos. Peace.